Yeah. There was like a, I don't know if it was, I'll wait till you're done.
Sorry. Okay, now I'm done. Alright, puppers, who's ready for some more Psychonauts? We're doing some more of the Milkman Conspiracy. We must find out who is the Milkman.
There's that smell again.
There's that smell again.
Agent Cruller, the bacon. Do you have any advice?
So Crawler is very much like an Olivia. He can give you tips if you're just like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Nothing more to report at this time.
So he's basically saying you might get clues if you can see what the G-men are seeing. So I need to use clairvoyance on the G-men. Alright, so let's go to the neighborhood.
What is that?
He teleports you to different parts of the level, so he's a mode of fast travel.
Okay.
We've seen him a couple times. This, I believe, is the first time we've used him. Because usually we're just like, oh, where we need to go is where we're headed.
Yeah.
But since this is a level that requires you to go like back and forth, you'll utilize him. But yeah, he uses his snot bubbles to teleport you.
Of course he does.
Okay, so that's not the right code. But this guy will step outside. If we use clairvoyance... Do it. He'll type in the right code. 3011. Alright, so wait for him to go back inside. And then type in the password. What is your name? I'm Rasputin. What is your quest? I seek the brains. What is the wingspan of a swallow? What do you mean, African or European? I don't know that. Ah!
Baby cat. The cat is trying to go up your sleeve.
So here it is. That is the mental cobweb that blocks your progress.
Oh.
You need to go into that room to complete the Milkman Conspiracy.
Okay.
To progress and get to the next part. But if you don't have the cobweb duster, you cannot bypass this point. So you have to go back outside, grind, buy the cobweb duster, and come back. So the first time I played this, I was just like, well, shit. Because I exhausted all my other options. I'm like, there is nothing else I can do in this level. I guess that's what I need. And again, like we've stated before, the game does tell you, hey, you might want to get that cobweb duster. Whereas this time it's just like, you got the cobweb duster, right?
Yeah.
So there we go. Now we can continue the game. Personally, I'm not a fan of when it's just when the game flat out like blockades and be like, should have got that. Now you can't play the game.
See, I do like, though, that it does say, like, hey, you should get the cobweb duster.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't forget to get the cobweb duster.
I work in the
In time, it's more of a nitpick, whereas the first time I played this, I was just like, well, that's just stupid. But now I'm just like, I get it. So if you use clairvoyance in this dark room, you actually use it on the cameras so you can see yourself through the perspective of the cameras.
Oh.
It's just a little jarring, though, because you have this bird's-eye view fixed camera.
Yeah.
But what we needed was the plunger.
I don't know how I feel about the clairvoyance.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Ah! The demon lobster.
Yeah, so now we got like a dancing demon lobster. This is called the Nightmare. So originally, this boss was supposed to appear in a different level, but that level was never finished, so they just kind of shoved him in here. Because they're just like, well, we programmed a boss, might as well put him somewhere. Which is why it's so random that you just walk around and all of a sudden Satan's like, yoink!
Giant.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bite. He was way behind because he was willing to make a deal.
So he just reached out with his lobster claws and dragged you down.
You might probably didn't know this, but I'm a fiddle player too, and if you care to make a dare, I'll just make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold to get your soul to think I'm better than you. The boy said my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret I'm the best there's ever been.
Have you ever heard the second song?
No, what's the second song?
It's the follow-up to that. What happens to Johnny after he wins the golden fiddle.
Oh, is it by Charlie Daniels or a different artist?
I think it's by a different artist.
Oh, no, I have not heard of that.
Yeah. I love that song.
I'll have to look into it. Because I love Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's just so different.
It's like listening to a musical without listening to a musical.
Yeah, I could definitely get that. Also, he plays a damn good fiddle.
Yeah. There was like a, I don't know if it was, I'll wait till you're done.
Sorry. Okay, now I'm done.
I don't know if it was like something from like one of the adult cartoons like Family Guy or American Dad or whatever.
Okay.
Or if it was just like a GIF. But then there was like the head demon was like, hey, where's your fiddle? I lost it. What do you mean you lost it? I lost a bet. You're the devil. How'd you lose a bet?
God, you know what devil I love so much? The one from Cuphead.
Yeah.
I just love his personality. Oh, I love it when they run. And like when he's like trying to get the shirt, take off that sweater. And then at the end, they finally bond, and he pats him, and he's just like, you're not wearing the sweater!
I think my favorite is the robot devil from Futurama.
Oh, yeah. That's a very good one. All right, so what's happening here? We got a sniper in the building. And he's taking out all the assassins.
Well, that aged well.
We're going to pretend to be a sniper. It is what it is. Like... Anywho, just think of it as noir. Alright, so use your shield, and you can deflect its shots, and then you gotta just head for the building. Because one shot and you lose a life. It is a one-hit kill. Alright, and again, cobweb duster. Yeah, from this point on, the mental cobwebs, like, block your progress for the most part, whereas in previous levels, they were kind of just in the corner like, we are extra collectibles. So we're just like, oh, okay, it's a neat extra collectible to help raise your ranks quicker.
Yeah.
Cool. And then they actually use it to, like, close off parts of the level, and I'm just like, well, that's silly.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Speaking of cobwebs, it's just a funny aside. We were talking about tattoos at work the other day, and one of my younger coworkers was like, hey, you know a lot about tattoos, right? And I was like, yeah, I love tattoos.
Look at the sniper.
I'll never tell you the location
It's
of
the
the
Girl
milkman.
Scout. Okay, go on.
And
Settle down and talk.
she was convinced that I had tattoos of spider webs in my armpits. And I was like, I definitely don't have spider webs in my armpits. And we were making jokes, and my manager was like, they're not spider webs, they're cobwebs. And I was like, ooh, she dusty. But
I'll tell you.
did she just like,
Hang on.
yeah.
Glad I never bought any
Detonated
of
and
those.
took all the G-men.
The view from up here is pretty good, but I still can't see enough. I need a way to get even higher. Like super high. As if I were flying. I know. Maybe I could find some stilts.
Okay, so now... we're going to get a better view of the entire neighborhood.
Land and let me in.
So what we have to do is use clairvoyance on the helicopter. And then we can basically do a surveillance of the entire level.
Okay.
And that's how we find our destination. That's how we find the Milkman.
I am a helicopter pilot.
Yeah,
like to fly
I don't think I'm
helicopters.
a fan of clairvoyance.
We are looking for the milkman.
Is it just the aesthetic or the way you have to use it? What is it about clairvoyance that you're just like, yeah, this ain't gonna be...
So I don't like that it's like you have the
Helicopters
whole
can go up
screen,
and
but
down.
in reality it's only like a little tiny part, and then there's stuff over the rest of it.
Okay.
So to me it's just like hard to see.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wait.
Like I don't know what I'm looking at.
Ah, okay. So he's basically looking at like an x-ray of the entire level. And in the basement of that house is the Milkman. So that's our destination.
Sideways
Looks like
too,
he's
but not as fast
having
as
a
planes.
weird seance.
He's on that remote island over
We'll find out more when we get to that remote island.
What the heck is that sound?
Telephone is ringing. You got me on the run.
Hello?
Sounds like a country song.
milkman?
It's actually
Is this you?
Alice Cooper. I
found
was
the
just
milkman.
singing it with a country
I
drawl.
have no idea what you're talking
Why?
about.
Because I can sing with a country drawl. I can't sing Alice.
from now on-
Telephone is ringing. You got me on the run.
Pain in my butt.
I can't sound like Alice
see the
Cooper.
lady toss
But as a little drawl, I can do a drawl. I can fake a drawl.
I hate country music.
Fuck, well. Thank God I don't sing.
Not all country music, but like, I don't know.
No, it's a very popular opinion. I get it. I just like the drawl. I don't like the music. Because I listen to a lot of the newer stuff and I'm just like, that ain't for me. Country rock. The Bob Segers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like country, like modern country music and modern rap music are exactly the same to me. Like, they sing about the exact same things.
Yes.
And I'm just like, well, this is
They'll use the exact same melody.
not fun to listen to,
No, I get that.
in my opinion.
Quite right, quite
I
right.
mean, they're millionaires, so like,
Yeah, good point.
obviously they're doing something right.
Good point. Not necessarily. People could also always be hate listening, just like they're hate watching. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to
even
pinpoint,
if
but like there's certain shows that people are just like, wow, this is trash. And I'm just like, well, why do
are
you
you
keep
watching it?
watching it?
yeah, Jersey Shore. Sorry, but
Sure.
however, when people hate listen, the artist is still making money.
Exactly.
So,
That's
like,
the same as hate watching. Or like if you go to the theater and you're just like, this looks like shit, I'm going to watch it. And you gave them your money. They made a profit. And you're just like, that sucked. Yeah, well, they still made
yeah.
money. That's why when people are just like, this movie made so much money, I'm like, that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
That is not,
people.
profit does not equal
Why
quality.
are they all looking down the barrels of the guns?
They're G-men. They do things wrong all the time. Remember when the
Yeah.
last guy took
Yeah.
the shears and was just like,
Yeah, but that's like circus people do that.
I am a skilled phone repairer.
the G-men, like the joke is they just don't understand. What the hell? That squirrel's in on it.
Not the squirrel.
So yeah, we gotta fight this guy again. I don't know why. I guess the developers felt this level wasn't long enough. So you just fight this guy again. It's all just about shooting him, and then you use telekinesis to toss the bombs into his gullet. And if you take too long tossing the bomb back into his gullet, he will regenerate his health. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, other than that, relatively simple. I don't know why you fight this guy twice.
I feel like it'd be less random if he like popped up more throughout the.
The level?
Yeah.
So you'd think it would be like the gimmick, like, stray too long in one spot and the devil will get you. Then you gotta fight him.
Maybe not necessarily, but like maybe if you like walk past something and you see like him pop up behind you and you're like, oh, what was that? And that like happens a few times until he gets you.
Oh, okay.
So that way it's not quite as random.
Yeah.
Of like,
Again,
we're almost
from what
done
I
with the
heard-
level and then all of a sudden, boom, like Demon Lobster grabs you. Like,
From what I heard, Demon Llama, where? Ah! The nightmare was supposed to be in a different level,
Yeah.
but they didn't have time, so they just said, well, we programmed an entire boss, let's just throw him in somewhere.
would it be that...
I just don't know why they threw him in
much-
twice.
Well, would it be that much of a challenge then to just make him pop out of the ground every now and then through the level to incorporate him better instead of just being like, well, sucks to suck, let's just throw him in here.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
at
know.
least try to incorporate him a little bit more.
I understand, like, there is an effect to, like, recurring bosses that you fight multiple times. The rival boss is very common, to where, like, you have that rival character
Yeah.
who at the start is, like, kind of better than you, and you fight them throughout, and then you
Yeah.
have your final battle to show how far you've come from the beginning. And then I also know there's some games where it's just, like, there's this monster that chases you, and you're afraid of it the first time because you're
Yeah.
powerless. And then towards the end, you gather the courage to be like, I'm going to kill this thing.
Yeah.
You've been a pain in my ass for this entire game. It's time to die.
But that doesn't...
But that is not what's happening
Yeah,
here.
neither of those are. It's just like you're going throughout this whole level, and the enemy is kind of the Watchmen,
Yes, the G-Men, yep.
the G-Men. Sorry,
No, it's okay. They do
And,
look a bit like Rorschach.
but like they're really like
Girl
your-
Scout shouted, "Save us!" And I whispered, No.
But yeah, like, they're the enemy throughout the whole level, and then just randomly towards the end, you just get Demon Lobster. So whereas I feel like if he was, like, maybe poking out of the mailboxes or up from the ground when you pass by to where you can't really see him right away.
Ah, this is annoying. So you gotta sneak into the Girl Scouts hideout, but you have to be invisible when she completely opens the door. So she'll peek. That's when you want to stay away, and then she'll completely open the door to be like, was someone there? Also, the G-Men are the red herring of this level.
Yeah.
They're like a neutral party. It's actually the Girl Scouts that are the true evil of the Milkman Conspiracy level.
Well, we just saw, the Girl Scout suicide bomber.
Yeah. Well, first she was a sniper.
Just a minute!
I'm gonna get you. I'll protect the milk.
That creepy guy again.
I mean, it in a weird, messed up way, it kind of makes sense because, like, Girl Scout cookies need milk.
Yes. I think that is the purpose of the Girl Scouts in this level. I think. None of these levels flat out say, like, what their theme is.
Yeah.
That's what's so clever about them. Like, there's, like, a little
They
bit
can
of subtlety
kind of
here.
be whatever you want.
And you can kind of piece them together. But for the most part, they have their own, like, contained stories.
That creepy guy again.
I really like the video
And I really like how unique they are.
we watched the other day of the cop.
Hello?
And it's like a reaction video, and there's a woman watching this cop, and he's like, and you take the
Oh my
baton
God.
out like this, and you just back, and they're like, and that's how you take care of Girl Scouts trying to sell you cookies. I'm just trying to get into Walmart.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not Girl Scouts. They're the Rainbow Squirts.
I mean, but it's very, like, Girl Scouty.
Oh, yeah. We just joined a cult.
To obfuscate the true nature of the milkman. To protect the milkman at all costs. You rap in here! To destroy all who would harm the milk or threaten to reveal his secret objective. Go, girls! Protect the milk! Do not follow! The milk is not ready, and you are not ready for the milk!
Okay, so remember, in our vision, the milkman was in the basement.
Yeah.
So we have to follow the den mother to the basement, defeat her, and free the milkman. So the boss of the Milkman Conspiracy is the den mother, the leader of the Rainbow Squirts. You okay?
Sorry, it was just like the Rainbow Squirts. Sounds like you had diarrhea after eating a bag of Skittles.
And that's the milkman.
I told you not to follow. Now you must die! But that is the way of the Rainbow Squirts!
All right, so for the den mother, you just have to lock on and shoot from afar. And then she will bounce from one part of the stadium to the other. Honestly, the first time I saw this area, I'm like, oh great, she's going to turn into a giant spider. But she's just like a seamstress.
A what?
Sewing lady? Seamstress?
Seamstress?
Seamstress, that's it. That's the word.
Okay, I was like a seamstress. What's that?
It's a sewing stress.
You said it so confidently.
Yes,
was
I
like,
did.
What is that?
I said it so comfortably. Listen, it's just
I've
a
knocked you
lot
off
of
your kilter.
misinformation. Yes, you did. Shame on you. Alrighty. But yeah, I thought it would be like Coraline and she'd turn into like some big spider lady.
Out your eyes!
Ha! You can't. That is the purpose of the goggles.
Fine, then I'll do this. See in the dark? Because I
Okay, so now the entire arena is dark and can't see where she's going. But if you pick up this little shard, you can use clairvoyance and see from her perspective. It's a little janky. And also, I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting invisibility when I want to use clairvoyance in the shot. Crap.
Treats for you!
I put my things in the wrong button. Now I'm all confuzzled. Oh, that's what she's throwing. She's throwing, like, cookie boxes that detonate. They have a whole supply of those. Alright.
It's like Girl Scout cookie season. The struggle is real.
That bad, huh? Alright, so let's rearrange so that we can do this properly. Invisibility goes there, clairvoyance there, and my psychic shot right in good old R1. This will be a lot easier for my fingers. Let's do it. But yeah, if you're fast enough, you can shoot her before she even fires. Haha, just like that. Oop, she did get a shot in. But it's okay.
He's just running over the body of the milkman.
Well, he's in a glass container.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like I'm just stepping over him and he's like,
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
I'm here to save you.
I'm a child, so I'm light. It's fine.
Yep. I have a big head.
I feel like that's how Luna feels when she walks across me to get to you.
Yes.
I'm just a cat.
Alright, so we're back in this phase. Grab this, use clairvoyance. Controls are a little weird, but again, the strategy is the same. Just target her, shoot, and move on to the next one. Rinse and repeat, and that's basically the boss battle. Okay, so overall, not a big fan of clairvoyance, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, there is one more ability that we're gonna get. And then we're gonna see them all in action. And then just tell me your favorite and your least favorite of the psychic abilities. One more shot. Come on. Ouch. Ah. She jumped right when I shot. Jump and shoot. There we go.
What have you done? He wakes!
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
And the sea shall run white with his rage.
Yeah.
Check out this warfield. This brutal battlefield.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Special delivery today.
It's got Molotov cocktails. And that's it. We got blasted out of his brain.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Boyd? Are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Hey, is that milk regular kind? Or the exploding dream kind?
It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Are you sure you don't want to just talk about this, Boyd?
Boyd, old buddy, let's talk about this. All right, so now we have access to the asylum. In the next episode, we're going to see some other characters as we make our way to the finale.
Dun dun dun.
All right, see you then.
Toodles.